What's up, guys? Bluntcuts here. This is a Watch Over Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I truly appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content. It really does mean a lot to me when you do, so I would appreciate it. We got some guild wars going on right now. I just finished my attacks. I'm not going to spoil it, but things went relatively well. Unfortunately, I did start this on day 2 of this match, and as you can see, we are unfortunately losing, so it is not going well for Celestial's Ravager, but there's always next match. I did have a little bit of fun. I went off script on a couple of these fights rather than copying previously successful attempts. I thought I'd try some of my own strategies. It's some mixed results, but I did have some successes, so truly enjoyable. Let's get into the fights. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look. I just wanted to take a look at my defense real quick. That did reasonably well. We got 8 wins, 4 defeats. Not great, not terrible. My team 2, I'm going to have to do a little modification on that going forward. That one did not fare quite as well. I love the idea of having Comet in there, and I really wanted to bring Reeve in. I just don't know if this is really something that is going to be sustainable. I did get a couple of wins, I think, on that. Maybe just 1 win. I got 3 wins, so I went, or 4 wins. So I went 4-3 with that defense, which is not terrible at the end of the day. They had to use 7 attacks to get me down, which is not bad, but the major flaw with this defense is that if they time it right, they can just fly over it. And that is not fun, unfortunately. I don't like it when things are, when you can kind of game around my team. I want them to have to kill my heroes in order to get by. They got to earn it at least, right? So we're going to make some modifications going forward, but you can see my big beefy Torador team did do reasonably well this time around, so I did like that. It seems like one or the other. I typically end up with a solid number of wins, at least I have been in recent weeks, but it's usually one or the other the enemy figures out, and this time it was the Comet, Brokir, Reeve, Greed team. I don't know, maybe I tossed in Amari instead of a Greed. I lose some damage that way. I think it's still going to be something that you can fly over if you time it right. So, I don't know. As much as I love Comet, his ultimate cost is just so high that I think it is right for somebody to time it well and just fly past it. So I may have to go back to the drawing board. Let's get into the fights, all right? Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, first match of the day. Unfortunately, we are losing by quite a bit. So these matches are not going to mean a whole lot, but it does give an opportunity to kind of mess around a little bit. This is a strategy that when I was running a similar defense, somebody used to beat me, so I am going to see if I can't make it work here. The idea is really going to be to bait out the ultimates with the Pharaoh, and then as soon as the ultimates are out, I'm going to do my best to try to time in between Mari's ultimates, a swarm of these flyers, probably going to go with double of these epic flyers. Those seem to be the best balance to get 3 in at the end. If that doesn't work, then we're going to wait for ultimates again, and then we're going to go and we're going to try again with some combination of legendary flyers and these rare flyers. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not super confident. I do have these rare tank busters in there just because I'm kind of curious if I might be able to take out Gon. I don't think I'm going to end up deploying them, but if I manage to, or if I don't manage to get to the Soul Crystal, then I'm probably going to just toss them in there to see if I can't take down Gon with 4 of those. But as you can see, BP is relatively high. Let's see how it goes. Like I said, I had a very similar defense. The only difference, I had Brokir instead of Gon in there, so that was kind of where I got beaten. My own defense got beaten in previous rounds. It caused me to switch it up. Boreas wasn't doing enough damage in those instances, so let's see. He's going to pop his ultimate there. We got Mari working up to hers. We're just going to 2 times a little bit to make this a little bit faster. Mari just got hers, so I think the goal is going to be on the next one. We will try to send out our flyers. I think the timing should be just about right for that. I think she should be able to get hers off around the time that Boreas is done, so we can fit it in that way. I'd like to see one of Boreas's explosion things go off before I send off. So there's that one. We're going to hopefully wait for one more because his is just ended. He still has that reduction right there. So he should be able to do it one more time. There's Mari's. There he is. Let's drop in 1. Wait for them to appear. 2. Make sure they're there before we click off. And let's see if we can't get through here. They did get clipped by Mari's, unfortunately, so let's see if we can't get by before Boreas manages to take them out. You can see he hit them, but 3 of them are getting past, so if they can make it past these freezes, I think we're going to be good. Did he just pop his ultimate again? He did pop his ultimate again, but I think we might be out of range. Yeah, we did. Okay. That's how we do it. So that was how it worked against me. I'm not surprised that it worked against this guy as well. I'll be back for the next one. What's up, guys? So we've got kind of an abnormal Torador defense here. Arrogance, Torador, and Baron are all pretty standard. You don't see Ezrein in there quite as much, and you certainly don't see Greed in there quite as much as well. Typically, you're going to see a Lily in place of Ezrein, and you're going to see a Hatset in place of Greed. So I don't know if this is going to make it easier or harder. I did watch a replay from my guildmate Ashy where he was successful using the same team. So what he did, and what I'm going to try and duplicate here, is he started off sending in bugs. He was able to get Ezrein down with the exploders. And after that, he followed up with some of these axe slaughterers to soften up the tanks, followed up with bookkeepers after that. They were able to take down everybody, and then he just ran in with dogs afterwards. So I'm hoping I see similar results. I do have relatively high BP on all these heroes. Just for perspective, I don't usually talk about this when I'm doing these videos, but the range of my heroes right now, as far as the ones that are affiliated, their BP is between 92,000 and 103,000, I think, is where my Hex is sitting right now. He's a big boy with that A5 that I got a couple of weeks ago. So he is certainly helping me out in some of these fights. As far as the order of affiliation, I've got the Exploding Bugs as the top affiliate, and then it just kind of goes down the list in order here, with the exception of the Axe Slaughterers are affiliated to my 4th highest battle power unit, and the dogs are affiliated to my lowest battle power unit. So that is what we're going to do. Let's see if it works. I hope it does. These bug wins are always a little bit stressful because you never know how it is going to work out. So let's see how it goes. So we're going to leave it on 2 times. To start with, we're going to let Arrogance get his ultimate off. I think that is going to help us out and improve the chances that we are going to be able to get bugs in. In my experience, depending on the way that it works out, Arrogance can kind of fuck everything up. If you, I don't know if it's RNG, I don't know how his targeting works in relation to the bugs that are on the ground, but sometimes too many bugs die or Exploder dies randomly or something like that. So we're just going to remove as much RNG as possible. We've already got Greed in there, who is going to slow everybody when they do, when he does cast that ground AoE. So I just want to remove as much RNG as possible. Let's see, we got 6 seconds left. This is the time to do it. So we're going to click on somebody. We're going to drop Exploders. We're going to wait for them to appear. There we go. Then we're going to drop 2 sets of these spiders. And we're going to cross our fingers, and we are going to hope and pray. Let's put on 2 times speed. Nice clump there. The spiders are all first. That should allow the exploders to go in. There we go. We got Ezrein. That's what we were looking for. So we'll put it back on 1x speed. Actually, we can put it on 2 times until we get up to 10 cost. Take it off here. Click on. Come on. Click up to 10 costs. There we go. We're going to put this on the back one because we're going to need to wait to regenerate 2 costs. We're going to try to minimize the amount of space in between these 2 deployments. Let's see. How is... See, now the bad thing here is Arrogance is going to get his ultimate up by the time they get there, more than likely. So we will have to just wait and see how it goes, and we will hope and pray that everything turns out okay. Back on 2 times speed because we're not going to do anything else until we get up to 2x cost. So, I mean, ideally, I'd get Baron down here. That would be great, but we did pop his Unkillable. That is the main priority. Anything else we get is going to be kind of gravy. So now we're going to be waiting until we get back up to 10 cost. We're going to hope we don't run out of time here because as I'm watching, we are pushing this a little bit close. So that and that. Let's speed it up. And with any luck, we are just going to... There goes Torador once. He's going to revive. Hopefully we can get Torador again. There goes Arrogance. I think we can just do dogs at this point. Here we go. Go in, baby. Go in. There it is. Okay. GG. So that worked quite well. I think we will run that again, but I won't be doing it on screen because I don't need to make you watch it twice. So actually, no, I guess, will we? Yeah, they've got 40 left. Okay. Anyway, I'll be back with the next matchup. All right, guys, we are going to give this one a go. So the plan here is to send in this Knight of Destruction first. We're going to see if we can't bait out some ultimates that way. In particular, I want to get rid of Torador's ultimate. And then we're going to follow up with one of these, what are they called? Uncommon Destroyers, I think is what they're called. Let's see. Uncommon Destroyers, who does AoE damage, which should help to kind of, I guess, make it more difficult for Lily to keep everybody up. That is the plan. We'll follow up after that with one of these little guys, and then we're going to follow up with 4 of the Exploder Bugs. Hopefully we're going to take out Lily at that point, and then we can just load in with some more melee units and finally follow up with dogs at the end. This is similar to my clanmate's Bad News' attack. He was successful with it. He did something slightly different. He didn't have the Uncommon Destroyer in there. He was using one of these smaller defenders over here. I think the Uncommon Destroyer is going to help me whittle down the tank's health faster. So that's my thought. Is it going to work? I don't know. That is kind of a nice thing about being in this situation because we've already more or less lost at this point. So if I do end up losing this one, it's not really the end of the world. I may give it another try with a different strategy afterwards, but let's take a look and see. I feel like I vape a lot more during Guild Wars, more than anything else that I do in this game. It makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, so now we are there. Let's drop in one of these destroyers. He's going to take some hits. We've got ultimates that are getting ready to pop. Torador's is ready. That's the important one. And we will follow up with an Uncommon Destroyer once we get up to 10 cost. That's the plan. As you can see, that defense break from Torador is doing some work. So let's see if we can't mitigate that with some bugs. That is the hope. Got to get back up to 10 cost first, though, and it does not look like our tank is going to live. So that is unfortunate. Let's put both of these out, and then we'll get back up to 6 cost, and we'll send in the bugs. Hopefully, these little guys last a little bit longer. They do have the highest defense on the map here, so let's see if we can't break through. We just need them to survive just long enough to get one of them through. No. Okay, well, that was a bad idea on my part, I guess. My affiliations were probably wrong. What can you do? There's nothing we can do. So we'll try and send in some more stuff, but I think we are kind of boned on this one, unfortunately. We'll see if we can't rush him with dogs, but I can confidently say that is not going to work. So, you know, I'm kind of surprised at that. I guess, and look at that, we're out of time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, well. Okay, so I went back and I looked at the tape, and I did something that was, I guess I didn't consider how quickly they were going to work through the Knight of Destruction. I thought that in the replay that I watched that the Knight of Destruction went first. That was not the case, actually. As you might see here, so we've got this badass motherfucker right here who is just a physical damage freak right here. He is got 22,369 defense. My guildmate led off with 2 of these, then he followed up with the rares, and then he sent in the bugs. So hopefully that is going to yield better results. We're going to see how it goes. I'd love to get this one down. I like a little redemption arc here. So let's see if we can't do a better job this time around. So we'll leave it on 2 times until we get up to 10, and then we are going to start dropping in these big guys right here. So 1, Speed it up to 2 times. Then when we get back up to 10, we will drop in another one. Yeah, see, his health is going down way, way slower than the other ones were. So that that is hopefully going to yield results here. We're going to give these guys just a little bit of time to get further up the board here, and then we'll drop these 4 in, and hopefully we're going to have better luck. Hopefully, yep, Torador's is done, so he should have less of an opportunity to... There we go. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Now we can start dropping in these Knights of Destruction, and hopefully we can take out the tanks. Just bypass Baron. We got a minute 18 left. We're going to keep going with this. Drop in one more set of these, and then we will go with double dogs as soon as we get up to 10 cost. That should get us through, hopefully. That's the hope. Assuming we can live long enough. That is the plan. There we go. Baron is down. We may not even need it, but we got 37 seconds left. Put on one-time speed so we can drop these at the same time here. Go. Nice tight dog pack. There we go. And we are in. Cool. Redemption. I like it. Should have copied bad news to start with, but arrogance got the best of me. Pun absolutely intended. All right, we'll be back with the next one, guys. All right, guys, we are going to go off script again here, and we're going to see if it works out. There were some wins against this team. It seemed like, to me anyway, when I was watching this, a lot of people sent the bookkeepers in, 2 bookkeepers in first to try to take out Aracha, and unfortunately, what often ended up happening was that Ardea and Silas took them out before they were able to actually kill Aracha. It was also kind of stymied by the fact that Elowen had her ultimate up, and so she was like massively healing everybody as soon as the bookkeepers came in. So my thought is I'm going to go and I'm going to take the 5-cost defender on the far left, the epic defender. We're going to send him in first to bait the ultimates out first. Hopefully we get Elwyn's as well, and then we're going to send in double bookkeepers as soon as we get back up to 10 cost. After that, hopefully we've got Aracha down at that point. That would be wonderful. Let's hope that that's what happens. If not, then we might be kind of screwed. I brought in these Shadowcasters just in case, so we can try and shift our strategy and take out Gon if that does not work. But if we are able to take out Aracha, then we should be able to just fly over, and then we will be able to we just have to wait until Silas's ult is down. That is the plan. So let's see. I don't think I'm not super familiar with Ardea. I don't think that she can attack air units, right? Right. I don't see anything about attacking air units in here. So I'm going to assume that I can safely fly over. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. This is a 540,000 battle power. Good God. I play this game too much. That's what I am seeing there. So we're going to get up to 10 cost, and then as soon as we do, we will deploy one of these defenders. Let's just check. I probably should have checked on that. See, that is not great, because what we've got here is an Ardea who I'm a little worried that her ultimate is not going to get off before this guy dies. And it looks like my fears may be well-founded. It is going to be tight at least. Come on, Ardea. Get it up there. Get it up. Go. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. That's what we were waiting for. I like it. Let's put 2x speed on. We'll get down to about, let's say 8 seconds. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do double bookkeepers. See if we time this right. Hopefully she's not going to have her ultimate up at that point. Silas is down. Elwyn's is down. And there Ardea's is down. So there we go. And see, we just popped. There we go. That's what we like to see. Like it a lot. So Silas has that much. I don't think he's going to get that off. I think we're going to need to send in one more of these defenders. But let's see. His is ready. Ardea's doesn't matter. So let's send this guy in. And then it's just going to be about getting up to 10 cost and timing Silas's ultimate. So we're already at 8. Like to get his down below 10 before I deploy. So, okay, we're going to lead with one of these guys to draw fire. And then when we get back up to 6 cost, and drop 1, 2, and hopefully we're just going to fly over. One of them did take a shot from Silas when he had the ultimate up, but I don't think Silas is going to have the juice to get all of these guys down. That is my bet. It looks like it's a good bet. There we go. It's always nice when it works out. I'll be back for the next one. All right, guys. If I get a win here, this is going to be the last one. If not, then we're going to do one more. But I'm hopeful that we're going to get this one. This is kind of an interesting defense. I thought it would be a fun one to give a shot to. I am copying my guildmate Craigie's attack. He did kind of a very cool, very interesting attack. Something that it's a lot of timing involved, it seems like. But we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully, I can copy it effectively. So there is no healer in this comp. There is Elder is in there. He does a lot of damage. Obviously, Valk is really good in this game mode. She does a lot of damage. There's a lot of control and a lot of freeze and a lot of shields in this comp. But the plan is going to be to immediately drop 2 of these Axe Slaughterers. The hope is that they can pop, what's his name, Brokir's Unyielding. That's all they need to do. If they can just get him down to 0, that's really all we need from them. And then they're gonna die. Then afterwards, we are gonna drop in 2 or 4 of these Shadowcasters plus a Shaman. They are going to go and hopefully kill Brokir. Brokir will get rezzed. They're hopefully gonna stay up long enough to kill Brokir a second time, which that is kind of where, when I've watched these replays, that is where things have kind of gone wrong. Watching the replays is if they can't kill Brokir twice, then the run kind of falls apart. But I have reasonably high battle power. I think that I should be able to do this. So if Brokir goes down, then we're going to follow up with Bookkeepers. And then finally, we will follow up with Axe Slaughterers to finish everybody off and Dogs if necessary. So that is the plan. Let's see how it goes. Got to get it on 1 time speed immediately up here. And then we're going to drop in Axe Slaughterers right away. Let's 2 times it up. Let's hope that we can get Brokir down here. That's what we want to see. Taking some shots. Go down, Brokir. Go down. Pop that Unyielding. There it is. Okay. That's what we needed. Once we get here, drop 2 of these. And we're going to drop a Shaman in afterwards to hopefully just keep them up just long enough to kill Brokir twice. That's what we needed. There it is. Love it, love it, love it. That's what we wanted to see. We're not going to get anything off of Elder. Just take a quick look at those. I think we should be good, though. Okay. Bookkeepers are going in. Now, 1 shot should take out Valk. There we go. Okay. Now we should be good. Now we should be good. We can drop one of these guys just to be certain, but there we go. Let's Dogs it up. And that is 5 and 2. Assuming I can execute, that will be 6 and 2 on the match. It is unfortunate that we're not going to get the win this time around, but it was kind of fun because normally I'm very careful. I want to copy attacks when they've been successful. This time I didn't do that quite as much. I went off script a little bit more, which I'm getting a little bit more confident in as I'm learning more about this game mode. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe some of these wins can help you out when you are facing your own opponents. I've been Blunt Guts. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy the content. I will catch you all next time.